Morning guys, hope you're having a good Friday. This is going to be my summer range test with a 2080 Nissan Leaf. Basically, today I would say half of my mileage, of the recorded mileage, was actually done at 60 to 70 mile an hour. Half of it was in 30s and 40s and some 20s in the town where I work. Temperature when I started this morning was 13 degrees and it's now hovering around 18 to 19 degrees. So this is a good representative. Now got 11% showing 80 miles left, and I'm about, I would say, 9 mile away from home. So what I'm going to do is, once I get through these 30 zones back into the national speed limit, I'm actually going to drive through the country lanes where possible at the maximum speed limit, so I can really get a good representative of this summer range test. As far as people being on board today, I would say I'd say the majority have been one or two people, and there's been no real heavy loads. I had one wheelchair. The job I had going into London had 3 suitcases, so, but I say it wasn't like fully laden. It wasn't like 4 people, a mixture. It was predominantly 2 at once. Anyway, I'll crack on, and so I've just gone down to 10% now, so the orange lights are going to come up showing low battery soon, and I'll catch up with you when I get more nearer back to home. Speak to you in a bit. Okay, so the battery charge is low, charge now, warning has just come up, and I say, probably see I'm going at speed, I'm doing like 60 mile an hour in a 60 zone, just gone down to 9%, so I'm really going to try and drain the battery down as low as I can, within reason, to get a true representative of that. Half of the set amount of miles today was actually travelled at like motorway speeds, which is going to be really good. Let's see how low we can go. I mean, one thing I will say, as you own these vehicles, you will become a lot more confident in terms of the percentages, and it's not uniform. Like when I was on the motorway, well, dual carriageway a little while ago, I was getting for every percentage I was getting 1.6 miles, and I say so, and that's at motorway speeds, which was not bad. I say it's kind of mild or warmish outside. Bit of regen back into the battery then, not. Do you know the funny thing is, it makes me laugh about people when people talk about regen. I mean, on all, whether they're hybrids, PHEVs, they're not even worth talking about. It's such a small amount. I mean, basically, my maximum I've ever got, which I didn't do on camera, was, I think I got 3.5 mile back on a whole day. That was on about 120 miles. It's like, it's okay, better than a kick up the bum, but even so, it's, when you look at the grand scheme of things, what's that, 3%, 2.5%? It's not even worth mentioning. I mean, maybe in years to come, the electric motors and the regen will become so efficient, maybe we'll get perpetual motion, won't need charging. It'll be like those fantastic cars were advertised, self-charging hybrids. It's amazing technology. Maybe that's what I should have got. Save myself an absolute fortune. Don't need no fuel, no nothing. It's great. Anyway, jokes aside, so it's a bit twisty here. As you probably might recognise it, this is where I had the fun when I done my e-pedal review. It's a lovely road, really nice, and you can maintain speed safely, which is more important. Right, down to 8%. I'll catch up with you guys when I get closer. Speak to you in a bit. So you can see, guys, still going fast, 50 mile an hour, down to 4%.
Very low battery charge. Search for nearest charging station.
Cool, you heard it here first. Right, so basically on the main infotainment screen, very low, what she just said has all come up. No, I don't want to find one. I'm on the dash. 100 43 miles travelled, 4% left. By the way, I haven't used I used the heating this morning because the window kept messing up, so I've used the heater and a mix with the aircon. I'd say only for about half hour, 45 minutes. The rest of the day I haven't used the aircon. I've used the fan a little bit because it is quite cool. Sorry, a little bit muggy, I should say, not cool. I've made it cool. I'm down to 3%, and that's my cut-off point. That's where I needed to go, that junction there. I would have, if I was on 2%, I would have went back. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to, I'm coming into a 30 zone now anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just drive through this as I would do 30 mile an hour, this village, come out the other side, and I'm back into a national speed limit again, and then I'll maintain speed at 50. Next junction I go back home, which is about, from that next village up, is about 3 mile. I don't know how much miles I've got 3%. So this is going to be as low as I've probably gone for nearly a year. Will I have to do the Ian Sampson wine and chocolates route of going and knocking on someone's door? Hopefully not, but we'll see. Right, so I'll cut this now, and then I'll speak to you guys if I make it home. So, still no turtle mode. ... 149 miles covered. Just going up a steep hill. Can't really notice any power delivery issues, even with 40,000 plus miles on it. Let's keep driving around so we get into turtle mode. Actually, I think I'll do one more lap and I'll call it. I'll speak to you in a moment. So there you go, guys. 150 miles. Range still isn't an issue with these battery cells, and as I said it in my evolutionary video way back when, this is one of the reasons why personally new cells may appear to be very, very good on paper, but in terms of longevity, and I've proved it with doing 40-odd thousand miles now covered, still as durable as ever. And I appreciate the temperatures 13 going up to 18 is like, okay, is ideal scenario, but that's why we do these range tests at different times of the year. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. Bye for now.